and second in the nation in punt returns.
Over 19 per return.
White good on third downs.
3rd and 11 here, though. Steps up and goes down. Oklahoma State's defense all over him. Kareem Smith and Antonio Smith are there. And now you wonder, Trey DiCarlo is a heck of a kicker, but is that out of field goal range? We'll find out here in a second. There hasn't been a decision made yet. And now there has been. It is 4th down and
well, you got all
17.
You got all kinds of possibilities for tricks here.
Yep. Ferguson is in there. You have to think about fake punts. Bob Stoops notorious for that. But they will kick it. Trying to hang it down inside the 10, and boy, that's the way you do it. You just catch it. Mark Bradley fields it. 27-yard punt. More importantly, the catch at the 9-yard line.
They don't miss a beat, do they? Good offense, good defense, special teams, good. Very impressive.
So Oklahoma State, their offense hasn't done much so far today. Their defense is trying to keep them in the ball game, but their offensive leaders, very uncharacteristic of all of those guys.
Well, they haven't thrown the ball very much, only 9 passes. And Badgema, the tight end, is the leading receiver. That's not good.
No. Rashawn Woods, if you're asking, 2 catches, 9 yards. There he is, and he's strapping in with those gloves. 1st down, Cowboys, their own 9. Play fake, dangerous pass, hit. And it was Derek Strait who came in from the corner and got all the heat on Fields.
See, there again, backed up. You got a team backed up. Attack.
Bob Stoops.
He's trying to get him to do something. And the official says he can't get out there. Intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding would be a safety from the end zone.
Yeah,
this might be a penalty on Bob for being out on the field that long. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be.
Intentional grounding on the offense. The ball was beyond the line of scrimmage, but the passer was still in the pocket. 2nd down.
All right, well, he got his call.
It's a safety. Now he says it's a safety.
Well, intentional grounding from the end zone should be a safety.
It should be. See, I don't think this is a good call because you got a man in your face.
Plus, wasn't the ball tipped? I thought Strait touched it. Well, this one's a little strange. I'm sorry for me, especially when it came that late. I thought Derek Strait on the corner blitz hit the ball, but maybe not. At any rate, it's intentional grounding. It isn't the safety. It's at the 1-yard line.
I guess in college, the rule is different than the NFL.
This might be a safety. Nope, Tatum Bell got out of there. Ooh, it was close. Cody had him zeroed in and missed him. Only 25 yards for Tatum Bell on the ground today.
I think on that pass from the end zone, the guy was in your face so much that the quarterback could make a case that, hey, he's in my face. I was just trying to throw the ball out to the receiver. But it did look like he was throwing it away.
3rd and 16. Fields play action. Down the middle. Incomplete. Teddy Lehman broke it up. Intended for Badgema, the tight end.
I like the call. Trying to get the tight end down the middle. He had what they wanted, the tight end on the middle linebacker. Those 2 guys need to get together and find out what we can do.
The only problem with having the tight end on the linebacker is Teddy Lehman's faster than most wide receivers in the country.
It's true, he was a sprinter in high school.
Farden again backed up to his own end line. This one for Perkins should be returnable. He left the ball, and it's picked up by Koan Poteet, saving what would have been a fumble there. Good field position for Oklahoma when we come back. The top-ranked Sooners lead 24-9. Fields, and that's Derek straight on the corner blitz. Now watch where Josh Fields takes off from. This is why we didn't know why it wasn't a safety, because he throws it from the 1-yard line.
Yeah, when the ball is released, go ahead and run it. Right there, he ruled that the ball was thrown from the 1-yard line and not the end zone.
That's why there was no safety, although they did call. And there's Bob Stoops' reaction. And he got the late flag and got excited about it.
Yeah, he says, yeah.
Sometimes you win some.
He says that was intentional grounding from the pocket,
But his team with the punt gets it in great field position at the Oklahoma State 44. Kewan Jones now, the tailback, diving forward near the 40-yard line. We get an update on the world's largest cocktail party. Let's go to John.
Florida and Georgia, Chris Leak tosses this one, and then most of the work is done by Carlos Perez. Look at the speed, just pulls away, runs right out of his shoes, and Florida has a 10-3 lead over Georgia near the end of the third quarter.
Big surprises.
Technically, that's not a home game for Florida because it's supposed to be a neutral site, and they play a heck of a lot better out of the swamp this year, don't they?
They sure do.
Kewan Jones shaken up on that last play. They're helping him off.
You talk about big surprises. How about Chris Leak, coming from nowhere, coming from high school? They go to LSU and win. They go to Arkansas and win with a true freshman quarterback.
Well, we saw him early in the year, and we knew he was going to be good, but he's getting good a lot faster than a lot of people thought. 2nd down and 7. Ronaldo works now in for Kewan Jones. As those two continue to rotate, he gets about 4. Speaking of big games and trying to survive this Saturday, Survival Saturday continues tonight on ESPN. Showdown between the two heavyweights in the Big East. Kevin Jones and Virginia Tech against Kellen Winslow Jr. and the Miami Hurricanes in Blacksburg. Big game tonight on ESPN. For more information, log on to ESPN.com. That's a 7:45 start tonight.
That'll be a good one.
Yes, it will.
Is this survival?
It's survival.
A rival?
Well, it could be both.
Both.
I think so.
Survive the rivals.
Jason White. Man open is Clayton, and he was thinking about where he was going and forgot to take the football. Vernon Grant was right there. Mark had it and dropped it. Clayton on the Bolitnikoff semifinalist list that was announced this week. A lot of the awards were pared down to 11 players at various positions. And this year, you want to be a Williams or a Clayton, I think, to get in there. There's 3 Williams, Mike, Reggie, and Roy from USC, Washington, Texas, respectively. Larry Fitzgerald got his 14th touchdown pass in a row. Winslow, Clayton, Kochery.
4th down.
4th and 3. Trying to draw Oklahoma State offside. They're not biting so far. Got to hurry if Jason White's going to call the play. They will go, and Works is going to be dragged down by Antonio Smith, excuse me. Ball came out at the end of the play. And so Oklahoma State takes over on downs.
Little momentum switch as you see Jones walk into the locker room.
He'd been the workhorse today on the ground for Oklahoma with 2 of their 3 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Smith comes up with a big play on the 4th and 3, and the Cowboys have the ball back.
Yeah, and they got a little momentum going. Their defense has stopped Oklahoma's offense. See what they can get something going here. Now, you still got to block Cody.
Still got to get it to Rashawn Woods somehow.
That's true.
Tatum Bell will try it up the middle. Boy, he's had to pay for every yard today, too. Dante Nicholson from the secondary. Dante, junior college transfer. And they are very high on him. You know, you talk about hard-hitting safeties around Oklahoma, and everybody talks about Roy Williams, who's put his name where his money in his mouth was by basically building the new weight room on the indoor practice facility, and now he's already a star for the Dallas Cowboys. And they talk about Dante Nicholson, and they say, you know what? He could be that kind of player maybe someday. Fields off play action. Incomplete. Would have been a 1st down catch, and it was Dante Nicholson on Billy Badgema.
Forcing the Cowboys to throw to Badgema, the tight end, and he's not having any success. Still double covering Woods on the outside.
Well, Bob and Brad, this is the kind of game we talked about getting ready and doing our preparation.